Well, hello everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandmom, and I'm just bringing you some art, some chit-chat, and my jug of wine. No, I just have a bottle of where is it? Oh, sangria. I'm allowed 2 glasses of wine a day from my heart, and I like the sangria. So sometimes I drink wine coolers, and sometimes I drink Concord wine too. But anyway, the art. My new mentor, one of my mentors, is a girl named Liana. She's with It's a Deal, and I'll put her channel in the link below so you can link onto it. And she and I did a swap, and this is my first swap. And she wanted to know what the plastic things were, and because I sent her some plastic things, and these are some of the plastic things that I do. This is actually going to go into I call it an art sculpture. But these are some of the plastic things that I melt down. And I melt down these different shapes, and I put them in my art. Melt down this right here. And sometimes they come from things like old pill bottles, and I don't have everything because I'm upstairs. Bottle caps. And what I also did was it's over here. These are the things that I get when I make my inks. I get my inks from different things, and I melted these down. And I sent her one of these on a paperclip. But these remind me of the trolls. And so I'm actually going to put them on a canvas and then draw faces on them like trolls. And let's see what these, and these also. But that's some of it. It's a lot of it. There's a lot of different plastics that I use, but it ends up making a picture like this. This is one of the pictures that I did for my girlfriend. I actually did it in threes. But these two now are just, well, if I held it the right way, it'd be good, wouldn't it? These are like, still not held the right way. These are things I got from the dollar store. And I painted faces on them. And that's the little one. And then I did that. So those are some of the things. Now, let me see what I'm doing. I'm doing this right now. I'm getting ready to. Okay, and that looks like a 3D painting. I think I used to be a fruit artist. And what I mean by that is, when I went to school years ago, because I graduated from high school in '66, and, we had to paint different things. But when I was home, I would take things and put them together, and take things and take them apart and make different things and sew different things. And I had a flair on my own. I really did. But this is the things I like to do because they're different. Although now, this I kind of saw, okay, on one of the DIY channels. So this is not mine exactly, but this is my own spin of it. But, I'm not finished with it yet. But I am, I think, I don't know yet. I might just leave it white and put some trim around it, or some gold trim around it, or emboss it on the end with some black ink or something like that. But I'm always like thinking out of the box, and that is what keeps me sane. Because, again, as you all know, I had a stroke. And then I had, well, I want to call it an internal bleed and leave it at that, because it wasn't quite that complicated, but it was kind of scary. But everything came out all right. But, it was just one of those things. So a year later, I had an internal bleed, so I lost a lot of blood. So, and then the arthritis. But life goes on. So anyway, this is one of my things. And I think I had another one. I think it's way over there, though. I don't feel like getting up. But those are the things that I use for the plastic. And here's another thing of plastic. These are all the plastics that I use. I use big plastics too, but I use these. I use caps. and I use these kind of caps, and then I use these kind of caps, and then I melt them down, and then I create with them. And I've been doing this since my kids were little. I made necklaces, and I made all kinds of collages with them and everything. And then I did a lot of batiguing too. So I've always been into the art. And like I said, I had wanted to follow my dreams, and I actually did. My mother was like, go ahead, major in art, your life. You can do what you want. You can always teach art, whatever. But what had happened was, after the first year, I took a couple of, when you have to take all the little socialization courses in college, and I took a couple of psychology courses. I took one course, and I really didn't have to take the other one, but I wanted to take the other one because it spoke to me. And then I majored in counseling and psychology. But, I kept doing my art and taking different little classes and stuff like that. So now I'm thinking about, because the military will pay for it, going back to school and getting like a certificate in art or something like that, and just taking some courses, because it's always good. But I'm learning so much on YouTube with all the different artists that I've joined, and even with the swap, I'm learning, like, I didn't do the cards, but I'm learning how to create. It may be my way of creating, but artists, real true artists, really do understand that. And I'm learning how to create. I've always thought outside the box. Even with raising my children, I thought outside the box. I've always been one of those, I'm going to do it. Okay? And I'm going to do it my way, except for things that I had to do at work or whatever. You can't do anything completely your way at work, but I even did a lot of art therapy with the kids. I built robots. I built all kinds of things with the kids to help them. And believe it or not, well, yeah, for you that have been counselors and stuff like that and been in the school system, you know that the kids talk to me. They would talk to me. They would be working, and they would talk to me about what was going on, how they were feeling. It was really, really good. So, mind you, I've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of recreating and a lot of regrowth. And I've had to, because, I retired 3 years early, and I've had to regroup and try to find my niche, because you can either retire and sit home and watch television, which I'm really not a television buff. I like some television shows. But, well, you can sit here and you can recreate your life and rewrite your life, or you can sit here and just be a vegetable, and I don't want to be that. And I do have some handicaps, that's true, but that doesn't stop you from doing those things. So this is the art. Everybody pretty much knows that Friday night, unless me and Adia are really sick, we're coming on and we're doing some things. And then, but you're going to get us, I think, all weekend. Because Thursday night, my oldest granddaughter, my middle granddaughter, is coming over. And we're making some perfume and stuff for her mother. And I've got oils. And actually what I'll do is, next time I'll get the iPad, and I'll give you a little tour of the art room. It's not very big, but it's big enough for me, because my dream was, we've got 3 floors in the house, and there's a top floor that's a loft that goes the length of the house, and half of the width of the house. And I was thinking about maybe adding on and putting a little rooftop garden on it and stuff like that. However, don't make plans, because God laughs at you. I can walk up the stairs and down them, but I can't see myself up and down the stairs. The only thing that I can possibly see is if he puts a bathroom up there and he puts a little kitchen up there, so that when I don't have to come downstairs all the time. And if they because I have the chair that comes up and down the stairs on the first floor, from the first floor to the second floor, unless they put another chair in. So if they put another chair in, that might work. So speaking of that, that might be a possibility. And then I could go upstairs, and then really, because it's a big room, I could actually put my bed up there and everything, and actually have the whole room to just paint and do whatever. But I'm happy down here right now anyway. But that's really, I don't know. So getting back to the swap, I really enjoyed it because it got a chance, because you know how you feel about certain things, and for you that are artists know that you feel kind of way, some kind of way about your art. But I don't feel that way because it's my art and everybody's not going to like it, and everybody's definitely not going to buy it because I'm getting ready to do an art exhibit in the town, and I'm going to teach some things at the library, but I'm not caring about that. What I'm caring about is how it makes me feel inside. And, I have to have growth like anything else. I've got to get better as an artist, and especially, because I plan to do other swaps. So I did that swap with, and I looked at different things and stuff like that. And I'm a novice at that. However, I mean, I hope I'm saying her name right. Liana really was really open and really happy about some of the things that she got. She didn't understand the 2 pieces of plastic, but when I wrote it down in the comment section that it was melted plastic, because she didn't know what it was. But I'm sure that she'll use it in her art because, she sees things maybe not through her own eyes, but just like I do. Anyway, saying that, I'm going to get off. There's something I wanted to tell you all, and I forgot what it was. Anybody, I don't know. This is what I got from the dollar store. This is double-sided tape, but it's this one. But there's another one, and I can't seem to find it unless I go to Lowe's. Maybe I'll go to Lowe's tomorrow. There's a double-sided tape because I want to make some washi tape. I'm into making my own things. So, that's how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to go. I never try to hold you up. I'm going to probably, maybe next week, I might give it a try this weekend. I'm probably going to try to go live on YouTube and do some of my artwork and stuff like that, and have some teaching or whatever. But I'm thinking about that. But anyway, I love you all. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.